play down there. There he is, their third base coach in charge of their defense as well. He took over at third after Chris Woodward got the Rangers managerial job.
It doesn't sound like he has much to do these days when he was the guy involved with all those shifts.
No doubt. I mean, he certainly does, and they're still, but it's, yeah, it's they shifted a ton. And the change came when Dino took over. Steele ready and fires. Just off the outside edge, and now it's 3-2 on Barnes. Just missed ball 4.
1-1 here, bottom of the third.
So folks, a reminder, the Dodgers visit Wrigley for a 4-game weekend series. It begins next Thursday. Don't miss the action. You can purchase tickets, Cubs.com/tickets. Good homestand with the Dodgers and the Padres. A tough homestand. And Mookie Betts stands in. There's a strike. Betts, a strikeout victim his first time.
Pitch right there was all Justin was trying to do to Austin Barnes, was grab that outside corner and just wasn't quite able to do it.
Inside.
Pitch. Bottom third, nobody out. Runner on first base here for Mookie Betts. Already 1-1. They've already got one here.
2018.
Home run.
Nobody has a higher wins above replacement than Mookie Betts. That's a good list. Betts, Trout, Judge.
That's on the ground to Wisdom. Throw on to second. Throw on to first. Double play.
And that is a double play.
Bottom of the third, still 2 outs. Double play.
Steele was hoping for.
Not double play there, Bob.
5-4-3.
Outstanding all the way around. A terrific pitch and a terrific turn at second by Nico.
And that double play brought to you by Elgin Hyundai, home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty on every new car.
That's not a great throw to second base. Nico had to go down. He had to turn, come right back over the top, and show off that arm strength that we saw last year as a shortstop. We also saw that range as a shortstop on the final out there in the bottom of the second inning.
Bottom 3. Puts Freeman 0 for 1 on the night.
It's a strike.
One is in there for a strike. Now 1-2 on Freddie Freeman. See that bat he had the other night. 15 pitches. Pokes the bases loaded, a walk.
On the ground, that's going to be a nice play there by Hosmer. Flip on to Justin Steele. Got him.
To get up with it is Hosmer. The throw a little high, but Steele grabs it, comes down to the base, and that's that. Nice play. 1-1, end of 3.
We'll be back in 30 after commercial.
Of really amazing memories here, and just seeing the stadium being out there again, just kind of really brings it all back. And I'm excited to see all the guys again that I've talked to here and there, but to see them face to face and kind of talk smack a little bit, and excited to see the fans.
There's a word exciting. That was what he kept using. But I did ask him about the tough times as well, and he said, you know what?
And that one into the right field corner. Bellinger around first. Cody's into second. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and he's got a two-bagger.
Number 16, Patrick Wisdom.
We're back top 4 here.
One thing they remember
Cashapp,
about
man,
him
$10 going out if the Cubs win. We're up.
Not only did he do a lot of great things, but they were in the playoffs every single year that he was in that Dodger uniform.
Double there by Cody Bellinger.
There's
They're
some
getting
of
a
that
chance
love.
to
A little bump.
chat with Miguel Vargas. T-Mac, it just seemed like he was taking it all in pregame, excited to see his teammates. That's got to feel pretty cool for him to come up with his first hit as a visitor.
I was just thinking the same thing. But he also talked about, he's like, I'm thankful for everything, the good and the bad. He said, I'll be able to celebrate the good times with my family, and also the hard times, I'll be able to relate with my daughter. And he has another kid coming on the way soon. And he said, I'll be able to guide them through tough times because of what I experienced here. So he was really grateful for his entire time here, but really excited to get out there in front of the fans. So I imagine, as we just said, that doublehead would feel pretty good.
Hit on the ground softly to the left side. Rojas.
Allison advanced and got to
Wisdom
third base, though. So good still opportunity here to
beaten
go.
by half a step.
I love the contact, though. David Ross saying hold on for a second. I do believe, like you said, it was about a half step. I don't think they'll take a look at it. They're still trying to decide. But what I love about it is that it's a productive out. Just got him, just barely. But you got a man on third now. You got one out. You got to bring the infield in. You got a guy at home plate that's already 1 for 1 tonight. Okay. Hosmer tried to leave. Now it's like they say, it's kind of like golf. You got to use every club in the bag. All right, you tried the driver there.
Third, one out here, top 4.
Let's go do a good iron right now and just try to grab that lead.
I will tell you one other
good
thing.
Opportunity, but
this is the part
got to
that
bounce
you
it
love,
too.
and I say that facetiously, but
I love when you say the nerd.
well,
lead off double.
Cody Bellinger
But would be the most Cubs thing ever.
He's coming from, the Dodgers have made the playoffs 10 straight years. It's regarded as good an organization as there is in baseball. And Hosmer just gets a piece. My point is, he's looking to rebound. So he's picking a place that he thinks will support him the best, to give him the best chance to turn back into the player that he was. So I look at it as, at least in part, picking the Cubs, that's the way he views the Cub organization. It's softly on the ground. Freeman isn't coming home. He's going to tag Hosmer. Run scores, and the Cubs lead as Bellinger comes across.
Hosmer gets one in on a. I think Freddie Freeman could have threw that one, boys.
I think
he just kind of stood there with the ball.
I think the pass that they've had.
2-1 Cubs. Hosmer hits at the hit. He just
giving
kind of
some
stalls.
of that credit to the hitting coaches.
And Bellinger scored. Bellinger has a lot of speed there. He kind of took off. I guess if a throw there, it's
terrific at bat there.
2-1 though. Hosmer scores on 2 outs, bottom 4, and now comes.
Hosmer did get him over, get him in. That's how you win close games. That's what great teams do.
Rios, but he's not in the lineup though.
And I think I totally agree with you. He knew he was going to get an opportunity. He knew the opportunity to play, but I also think he saw what's going on around him.
Maybe. I just thought Trey Mancini.
Mancini, Gomes.
Yeah, it's Reyes. It's Reyes. I'm sorry. I was tripping. I don't know what Reyes. I was like, who is that? It's Reyes.
So Belly with a double, and he scores
the DH center.
The go-ahead run, 2-1 Cubs, and we're in the 4th. And Rios up here. And Rios part of that Dodger team in 20 that won it all.
Rios is one of those guys where the last couple of years watching batting practice, kind of boring.
I'll drop a like.
I mean, when you watch Rios and Mancini and Wisdom in the same group.
Into the Edwin top four. 2-1 Cubs.
Half.
Get out to left
Base hit
field.
left field, not going to be caught.
Taylor is there to make the catch.
Chris Taylor's going to throw it from the
that
stand.
is that.
Bottom of the fourth. We go 2-1.
Cubs pick up a run, and they have the lead.
There you go. Cubs rolling bottom four, and we lead 2-1 still. We're back in 30 at the commercial. You're back here, bottom four. Do up for the Dodgers, facing still JD Martinez, Max Muncy, Trace Thompson.
One lead on the Dodgers. Luke Shambi, Rick Sutcliffe, and Taylor McGregor. J.D. Martinez will stand in. It'll be Martinez, Muncy, and Thompson against Steele. And a swing and a miss.
Miss to J.D. there to start the inning for Steele.
J.D. Martinez, 5 times at All-Star. Mentioned signed a 1-year deal, $10 million with L.A.
It's unbelievable what a swing change can do for a guy.
Oh, my gosh.
This guy was released by the worst team in baseball.
Yep.
And then he did the things that you just mentioned.
And it's funny, the guy who is the hitting coach now here in L.A., and this is part of why he came here, but he went in 2013 in the offseason, made a swing change with a guy named Craig Wallenbrock. The other guy's name was Robert Van Scoyoc. The 2-1 is lifted foul down the left side. Van Scoyoc is now the Dodger hitting coach. But it was J.D. Martinez's quest to try and find something a little bit different. And it's funny because he went to spring training with the Astros. He raked and they released him. That's hit softly on the ground to short. Swanson is there and throws him out. You talk about the launch angle revolution, for lack of a better phrase, and Martinez
Max Muncy
is one of those guys. He's put together a pretty impressive stretch. That's for darn sure. 1 up, 1 down, and a soft ground ball, and the batter now will be Max Muncy.
I just love watching Dansby Swanson play shortstop. You know how they always talk about a good infielder has great feet and he has a great clock. I mean, he knew who hit that ball.
Yeah.
He knew Martinez never did get down the line really quick. And I just watch how he takes his time. There it is. There's no hurry. Let me take it right here. Come up. Nice. I mean, he's just.
He's going to smack that one through the middle. That's the base run there for the Dodgers.
Bellinger will collect the base hit.
Max Muncy getting a nice piece of hitting there off of Justin Steele.
You look at the way that one. I'll be interested to ask Dansby about it tomorrow. Can't help but wonder if that one sped up on him just a tiny bit more than anticipated.
I think it was the fact that it was 104 miles an hour.
No, it's hit hard.
Once he did a lot of that in that San Francisco series.
But this infield grass it's playing fast here at Dodger Stadium.
I I didn't know that. I have heard that it's as good as there is in baseball.
So I was talking to the head of groundskeeping here, Jordan Lorenz at Dodger Stadium, and I was asking him about fast-playing grass, because that was a lot of what the Cubs infielders and outfielders were talking about after batting practice. And he said it's due to the weather. It's been so cold here in Southern California. The grass hasn't had the chance to grow like it usually does. He said we cut it to the exact same length we always do. He's been here for 17 years. It's the exact same. He said, but it's the density. The grass just hasn't grown because of the weather. And he said it is picking up speed a little bit. They expect
2-1 to Thompson.
The grass to fill in by midsummer, but he said that's what's causing this fast grass infield and outfield.
Yeah, that's what's causing everything to speed up. So if we were to come back here in the middle of July, more than likely this will play slower. But right now, the ball is scooting. And a swing and a miss. Thompson, and again, it's interesting.
Bottom 4 there. Nice strikeout
there by T-Mac talking to the groundskeeper. I don't think in a million years I would have thought of the weather impacting what the, you know what I mean, and that the speed of the infield grass and the outfield grass, as she mentioned. You got ground balls that are hit hard and they'll get all the way to the wall.
And as you know, I go back to 1976 in this ballpark.
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever heard anybody talk about the infield here being fast.
No to him. Miguel Vargas running on first, bottom 1. Still stealing, dude.
Pitch to Vargas.
Vargas is getting that one. Swanson throw on to second. Got him top 5th. We go 2-1 Cubs lead. Dropped off Cashapp right now. He's looking like we're giving away 10 bucks. Cubs up 2-1 bottom of the, or top of the 5th inning. Cubs lead 2-1. There. We'll be back in 30 after commercial.
McNugget of the game. The Los Angeles Dodgers led the National League in runs and runs allowed in each of the last 5 seasons.
Syndergaard's going to face Young Goldstein, not last time Nico Warner and Swanson.
I mean, those are
too big at the top of the fist. Right, dude, Syndergaard's pitching well.
In most runs scored.
Yan Gomes getting the ball. Home run, Yan Gomes. 3-1 Cubs. Right now we're giving away a Cashapp. 3-1 Cubs there. Yan Gomes goes yard. Dude, Yan Gomes the last 3 games.
Gomes leads the lot. And the Cubs now lead it 3-1.
He's having some very good at-bats. 3-1 Cubs. Damn, baby. Let's go. Those Cubs.
I don't know what he's saying, but he's got the coaches laughing out loud. Napoli, as he went around first, and Jill down there at third base are laughing at Gomer talking about, I'm hot.
The loss there for the Angels.
I mean, this is what we saw all of spring training, and then he gets off to the slow start.
And
then what we saw with Anthony Swanson, he couldn't get it in spring training, and then he was on fire.
Home run replay brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. Yeah, he said something in nap as he rounded first, like kind of over his shoulder.
5-1 to Nico Horner, 2 over him. He does a good eye. Horner gets on base a lot, so there's a chance for him to get on base, steal some bags, get another run here, get some insurance runs for the Cubs and Justin Steele, who's still going strong in this ball game.
All right, so the only thing better than McNuggets or a McNugget is an extra nugget.
Make sure to drop a like. I really appreciate it.
Most homers by ballpark.
I mean, a lot of drop off Cash Apps. Cubs win 3-1 right now. We're Cash Apping somebody $10. Just drop your Cash App tag. We're picking a random fan, random somebody who just drops their Cash App. Man.
Like the marine layer has basically disappeared. I mean, those 3 ballparks. I mean, Great American Ballpark and Yankee Stadium, but this place being third is incredible.
We're on first. He walks 1-0.
Okay, I'll give you that.
No outs. We're on first. 0-0. We're not going to go have a mound visit. Here comes Dansby Swanson. Had a chance to do some damage. Scored on the run here for the Cubs.
Wow.
Which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty wild.
Swing and miss for him.
Swanson, big swing. But a place that you used to think would not yield a lot of homers, it does now.
When you go back and look at history of guys like Don Sutton and Koufax and Drysdale, their career ERAs were a lot lower here at home.
I know.
Than they were on the road.
Yeah, it's changed. It's this place is not as good a pitcher's park as it was in your heyday. 0-2 on Swanson. Man at first, as Nico was able to coax the walk. And a foul ball.
Yeah, I can remember years ago when anybody could steal.
2 to him. Runner on first, no outs. Good spot for Swanson.
He led all of baseball, allowing 47. Nico's got to be thinking about getting in the scoring position, as he has for the most part all year.
Time down for our Nissan breakdown. Dansby Swanson. We break down his hits by pitch type. He hits the fastball. If you include cut fastballs, 13 of his 16 hits are on fastballs. And Syndergaard gets him again. The changeup has bedeviled Dansby Swanson here tonight.
I think it's been responsible for all 3 of the strikeouts. You know, it's not a new pitch. Syndergaard's had that in the past, but he's never used it as much as he has tonight. There's a lot of movement to that pitch, too.
There's Happ now. Ian Happ a single and a double, and he's knocked in a run.
As Ian Happ's done 2 for 2. Shot for Ian Happ. He's having a great year. I'm so excited about the next 3 years with Ian Happ. He is a fucking bat, dude.
The 1-0.
Dude can yak it. I mean, his defense is shit. Like, obviously, his defense in the outfield, absolute shit. What's up, man? How you doing?
So
it's obviously absolute shit.
The future's coming into focus, right?
That core group that you try to build around, I love it.
The 2-0.
Downstairs.
A little bit low. Austin Barnes, the catcher, really good at framing low strikes. That's one of his big skill sets.
Green light? I would think so.
And there's a strike. Man at first, 1 down, the 3-1. And that is ball 4. Ian Happ reaches for the 3rd time.
Now top 5th, here comes Sal Suzuki with a runner on first and second with 1 out, 8.5 walks.
And now Seiya Suzuki. Well, this would be a good time for a little welcome back round tripper, wouldn't it?
I like the way you're thinking. He just missed going deep in his last at bat on that fly ball to center field.
He is bigger and stronger. I haven't checked today, but at spring training, I was told he was hovering around 230 pounds. As the year went on last year, he lost weight. Runners take off, and that one sliced the other way. Look out, Knapp. It's a foul ball. But Suddy, he got down to as low as about 208, 207 last year, did Seiya Suzuki. So he was very intentional this offseason about putting on muscle, getting strong. And certainly the way he was launching the ball in spring training before getting hurt, it was showing.
Seiya Suzuki,
I called
dude.
the AAA pitching coach for the Cubs, Marty Peavy, today to find out.
0-2 to him,
about
1 out.
Suzuki,
We're
and
on
he
first
says
and second here for
what
him.
he didn't realize was his great bat speed.
He was on the move.
Next
Struck
pitch
him out.
cut on and missed.
They're going to steal both bags, though, up to
Suzuki
third and second with 2 out.
The double steal is executed, so now 2 in scoring position and an opportunity for Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
They're going to put him on. I'm looking over at Dave Robert. Doesn't look like it. Okay.
So you know Bellinger would love to deliver here. And ball 1. Cody a double and a run scored his last time up. And that's in for a strike.
Bellinger standing in 1-2. Or he's 1 for 2. 88 upstairs. Could have been a strike. 1-1 to him. Come on, Cody. Or 1-2 to him. It's a high strike. They called it.
It's been a big strike zone.
Come on, man. Get another hit. He's playing so well, dude. Really, he is. Not striking out. Not grinding out. You know, he's just really, he's putting the ball in play, and he's hitting 250. But, I mean, he coughed that one up.
Foul. It'll get out of play.
There, he could strike out. You never know. Cody Bellinger
debuted.
Though. He's streaky. Hopefully he stays streaky this year.
Old.
Go Braves, Zola.
25th, 2017.
What's up, Real?
Hit
Fanny
39 homers.
Go Braves.
That year and win the
Big
Rookie
Braves
of the
fan.
Year.
I like the Braves. I'm glad we got Swanson for the Braves. He's a good piece. Bellinger going to hit that one. Just get under to center field. Trace Thompson. That's going to end the inning. Bottom 35th we go. 3-1 Cubs.
Leave a couple, but they add a run on the Gomes homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th with the Cubs lead.
Gomes home run. That was a 2-2. Bottom 5th we go. We'll be back in 30. back.
Justin Steele will get back to work. Bottom third of the order, Rojas, Taylor, and Barnes. Cubs lead 3-1. Ball one to the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. They acquired Miguel Rojas in January. The thought was he'd be a nice bench piece to have, give him some versatility, but now he's got to play some more. Gavin Lux blowing out his ACL, which is high, and now they count 2-1.
Everyday player now.
Gavin Lux, that they let Trey Turner.
He ain't a bad option to have as an everyday player.
I don't know if he can play shortstop, but I know Lux can hit.
The 2-1 hit on the ground at third, backing up Wisdom. Long throw, and he shows off that arm. What away. All right, time now for Cubs Cornerstones that are brought to you by Advocate Healthcare and Sutton. Here's the guy we're getting to know today, your old buddy.
Oh, Mad Dog. In my opinion, the greatest pitcher that I ever saw in person. He's 57 years old today. 1984 was a good year, particularly because Greg Maddux was drafted in the second round. Finished his career right here in L.A. We know, of course, all 4 of those Cy Youngs that he won, 4 straight, should have been done in Chicago, but only one of them was there. 8-time All-Star, 18 Gold Gloves. I mean, it was like, it was Marcus Stroman. I mean, he was that good. You just didn't want to hit the ball at him. You'd be better off hitting it anywhere else. Just a great teammate.
It's Chris Taylor. He's a solo shot. Dodgers only run 1 out, 0-2 to him.
0-2 to Taylor misses. Yeah, one of the most interesting guys to talk to. Talking pitching with Greg Maddux, always eye-opening. And a pulled foul at third.
I remember one time in a meeting him talking about Tony Gwynn. He says, just throw him away, let him get his base hit. What are you talking about? He goes, well, because if he's still going to get a base hit. No matter what you do, he's going to get one. So just first pitch, fastball away, let him get his hit, and then get the next guy out. And that's what he would do.
The 1-2, a little bit high.
He was like, I don't want to waste any of my energy on that guy. All right? I tip my hat to him.
Pitch to Chris Taylor, bottom 5th, he's still up here.
Greg Maddux never struck him out. Tony Gwynn was 39 for 94, 415 against him with 11 walks and no strikeouts.
None. Wow.
Line drive pulled foul. Chris Taylor getting the start in left field. He's been playing some shortstop. And he's a guy that brings that positional versatility. The short, second, third, left, center. Steele fires. It's outside. Lefty ready.
Bottom 5th, Chris Taylor.
And a swing and a miss.
Through it, 2 out. Justin Steele, that's a huge strikeout.
That's a half dozen strikeouts for Justin Steele.
That's a half dozen for him.
Remember one of those keys we had before the game about you never forget your first? Take a look at that. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. That was in the 9th inning, the second game of a doubleheader. And what happens? You got the ghost runner on. David Bodie comes up, gets it over the head of Mookie Betts. And the next morning, Justin Steele woke up with a major league victory.
5th 0-1 here.
It was really funny. I walked out
to Austin Barnes
with him earlier today before batting practice, and he looked out at Dodger Stadium just in awe. Like, I go, wow. And he goes, this is the first time I've ever been here. Like, he got sent down a couple of years ago to get stretched out to be in the rotation, blah, blah, blah. He goes, this is unbelievable. And I go, yeah, it is beautiful. He goes, no. Look who's playing long toss down there in left field. I looked down there. It was Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
And Justin was just blown away with his first view of Dodger Stadium with Clayton Kershaw in it.
1-2 on Austin Barnes. Cubs 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error. Dodgers 1-2-0. Here comes. On the ground to short. Dansby Swanson throws out Barnes, and Steele able to get him 1-2-3.
Top 6 we head here. Still 3-2 with the Cubs. Or 3-1 Cubs. Top 6 in the Cup lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds after the commercial. Peace.
You by Miller Lite, Noah Syndergaard on the mound, otherwise known as Thor. And it starts with the tweet, "It's Halloween, you know what that means, max out on squats." Thor, the god of thunder, fictional character, of course, Marvel Comics and all the movies. Is it Chris Hemsworth that played him? Plays him? What am I talking about?
You need JD right now.
I need JD. Gosh, I need JD right now. Yeah, dude. Wisdom 0 for 2. Dodgers have Brusdar Graterol up.
Back top 6
Wisdom
here.
And then Hosmer.
Comes to Wisdom.
And then Rios.
Got some activity in the Dodger bullpen. Top 6, 3-0-2. Patrick Wisdom, Nate walk him. You could definitely have a chance to see Hosmer. He's a left-handed bat.
A long time since anybody would ever say this about the Dodger bullpen, but I mean, it's kind of been their Achilles heel. All the blown saves that they've had down there. Of course, there's no longer Kenley Jansen. You want to get into that bullpen.
Oh, good job by Barnes stealing a strike right there. And it's 3-2. Wisdom, a strikeout looking, and a ground out. Starting at third here tonight. One up, one down, and fans host your next outing in a renovated private suite located on the Wrigley Field suite level. This all-inclusive experience starts at 8 guests for select games. For details, visit Cubs.com/premier. And when I tell you the dessert cart is good, I mean the dessert cart is really good. Right? So Cubs.com/premier. Get yourself a sweet.
Top 6-1 Al Hosmer. Down low 1-1 to him. Hosmer's making a nice stick right now, man. 286.
On a strike on Hosmer, who has singled and knocked in a run with a ground ball. As you look at the Dodger defensive alignment.
I just love the whole thing about that RBI that he had there. I like the double by Bellinger, reminding them what a great player he was here as a Dodger. I like Wisdom getting him over. And then the athleticism of Cody Bellinger to score on that ground ball. Freddie Freeman thought he had a play at the plate, but Bellinger was just too quick.
The 1-2. And Hosmer pulls off that changeup.
I don't know where it came from, but I'm telling you right now, look at that. I mean, that's Greg Maddux. With that kind of late movement. Now, Mad Dog's changeup he didn't throw it that hard. But this guy has kind of reinvented himself now with another secondary pitch.
Pitch count climbing, so this likely will be it for him as Rios fouls one back. Let's send it down to T-Mac.
Boog, I know you're a nerd when it comes to why guys wear certain numbers. Well, our own writers at Marquee, Tony Andracki, Andy Martinez, did a great article on MarqueeSportsNetwork.com about why everyone on the Cubs team wears their numbers, and Edwin Rios with the Dodgers is number 43, and then when he came to the Cubs he decided to wear number 30 because it was the same number his dad, Edwin Rios, wore playing professional baseball in Puerto Rico. So he watched his dad growing up wearing that number, and he wears it in honor of his dad. It's a great article. Go check it out.
I love that. So check it out, MarqueeSportsNetwork.com. I love the numbers and why certain guys wear them. It's just sometimes guys don't care, and sometimes they really want a number.
It's uncanny to me how you remember that too.
Swing and a miss, and Rios down on strikes. Syndergaard finishes with a flare. He struck out 9. The Cubs lead it.
6. Here we go. 3-1 to Cubs. The Cubs' favor. Pitch, honestly, Syndergaard had, besides one inning, Syndergaard hadn't pitched bad. We'll be back in 30 though after this commercial. Stay tuned. Drop y'all's cash apps, man. If y'all want to win a free $10 to Cubs win, hey, heck yeah. Make sure to drop a like as well. We'll be back in 30 after this commercial for the rest of this game after 3 innings. So hopefully the Cubs get the dub, man, for sure.
Trust, it's been a well-pitched affair. Justin Steele's just been a touch better. 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 6 strikeouts and a walk. And for Noah Syndergaard, his most strikeouts in a game since 2019. Our game summary presented by Wintrust. Betts drives one to center. Bellinger back, has a beat on it, and makes the catch in front of that 395 mark.
There, makes a play on that ball.
You know, I really think
to retire Mookie Betts. Here comes Freddie Freeman.
Doing something.
Going out bottom of the 6th
Very
inning.
few people can
Gotta
do.
make sure to drop a like. I really appreciate
Mookie
it.
Betts and Freddie Freeman. Combined right now, they're 0 for 5. But of course, he's got one of those guys standing at home plate right now.
It's a tough lineup to deal with. They're disciplined. Last year they had the lowest chase rate in the majors, and they also had the lowest ground ball rate. So they don't chase out of the zone. They walk a lot, and there's a lot of thump.
Freeman?
Even that pitch right there. A lot of times when a guy's locked in, you see it by how they take a pitch. I mean, Freddie Freeman, he was ready to swing at that. He almost committed to that pitch.
Line drive, caught out of the air by Horner at second. And Freeman retired, 2 down.
Here comes JD.
I just think the defense has been outstanding all night. I know we made an error earlier. It was on a routine play, but there have been some terrific plays where hits have been taken away from these Dodgers.
And here's Martinez. He's got his full name on the back of his jersey.
There you go again. Numbers, names.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's unique, right? That he has JD Martinez. And he has that early in his career. He only had Martinez, and then when he went to the Tigers, because they had Victor Martinez, they put JD on there, and he liked how it looked. And so when he went to Boston, even though there was not a competing Martinez, he kept it on there. Yeah.
Well, he had Martinez when he was with Houston then, right?
He did. Just Martinez.
That didn't work out very well.
No, he got released. And now he's got JD Martinez. It's a nugget. Brought to you by McDonald's. We like the nuggets. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Steele. Another strikeout. And he has set down 8 in a row.
Seven. That's a quick inning. We're going to leave this on top. 7. I'm going to thank our pop, bro. I'm playing. On top 7, Jan Gomes due up, Nico Horner, and Swanson. So we have a little bit. I'm going to say top of the line, but look, because Jan Gomes has done some damage. So yeah, a lot of hitters coming up here. Facing Syndergaard still, I'm probably going to take him out. He went a solid 6. Struck out 9, so if you had the over on the strikeouts, I think it was at 7.5. You got it at 9. He gave up a strikeout, gave up 3, did walk 2, gave up 6 hits. So not the greatest outing, but the 9 strikeouts is nice. And keeping it 3-1 for Noah Syndergaard isn't bad. I mean, yeah, you expect him to put on a Dodgers uniform and just
Chicago Cubs baseball on Marquee Sports Network is brought to you by the Bob Locurcio Auto Group. You're going to like buying a car this way. By Prevagen. Prevagen is the #1 pharmacist recommended memory support brand. And by Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Hey, welcome back. Top 7, the City of Angels. Bruce Stark Grotterol will take over. It's a pitching change, and it's brought to you by Lakeside Bank. It's about time.
Look at those numbers. And you're talking about a guy they thought could step into that closer role. He's always been able to light up the radar gun, but ERA's a lot higher than what they'd expected, and really kind of goes hand in hand with the rest of that bullpen.
All right, time now for StatCast, powered by Google Cloud. Jan Gomes blasting one deep with an exit velo of 101 and 391. picked up on the infield. Vargas gives way to Rojas. And Gomes is out.
For the first time tonight.
Second baseman number 2, Nico Horner.
So Nico stands in. Horner a walk and a steal his last time. Hit hard on the ground, but right at Rojas.
Nice hit, high throw.
There's 2 away.
2 outs, top 7. Nice hit there though by Nico Horner. Almost got that one. He would have pushed that one through like a foot or 2 to the left or right. He gets that one through for sure.
Shortstop.
You do make sure you hit the sub button. You'll get shouted out on the screen right there with a new subscribe. So yeah, already make sure you sub. I really would appreciate it. We're on the road to 1,000. I hope to hit that pretty soon. Got this game pretty late. I started the stream in the first inning. Here's what happened: is I put the wrong. I left my Rays and who was playing the Rays and like the Yankees or something, or the Rays, and I think was playing the.
It's be Swanson. It's been a rough night.
Who really playing?
Three strikeouts and a count
really
0-1.
Okay, that's irrelevant.
Raul gets to swing through that.
Okay, I left their title on it, and then I was like, I got like 1 view. Like, what the hell's going on? So I looked at my title. Something was wrong. Looked at my title, and it was wrong. Everything. So yeah, this stream is coming extremely late, and the viewers are extremely down because
and not get a hit.
And this game's late too.
Finally being rewarded with that.
I would appreciate a like though. With all the struggles.
Time here at home plate.
3 months.
The Dodgers, the bullpen.
Like,
at least so far this year, and we're talking 13 games in, it hasn't been real good. Swanson inside. You know, there's a thing. I'm sure for when you played, who do you want it hit to? And Dave Roberts appreciates
top 7 though.
Good defense.
He goes for 3.
Outside corner, and Swanson. Frustrating night. 0 for 4. Time to stretch. Cubs on top 3-1.
He's so pissed at himself. We'll be back in 30 though.
Bottom of the 7th. It'll be Muncy, Thompson, and Vargas against Justin Steele, who's been excellent here tonight. Allowed a run on 2 hits. The run coming on 1 swing by Chris Taylor, a solo homer. The only other hit by this guy, Max Muncy. Cubs have Keegan Thompson up in the pen.
As you can see there, 84 pitches on the night. He went well over 90 the last time out. Obviously with an extra day's rest coming into tonight with the off day yesterday. And, you know, having been there many times. Tommy Hotovy walked over to Justin. He goes, "How you feeling?" And it's just a matter of whether you want to go back out there or not. Keegan obviously is ready. Any kind of problem comes along.
That's drilled down the right field line, and that one is gone. Max Muncy starting to heat up. His 6th homer of the year, and the Dodgers are within 1.
Time to full field.
A 2-homer game the other night. He's got 2 hits here tonight, and that one left the park.
That's right. His numbers got healthy in a hurry. The home run and the RBI total going up with those 2 starts that he had in San Francisco. He has owned the Giants throughout his career. And just one of the few mistakes up in the zone. You might wonder right now, why is Keegan not coming in? You got a right-hander at home plate. Well, if you bring in the right-handed Keegan Thompson, it would not be Trace Thompson hitting against him.
Trace Thompson here, bam, strike 1.
Yeah, James Outman, a guy,
Clay Thompson's
Jason
brother,
Hayward
looks just
also
freaking looking, dude. He's a baller.
bench.
Start in fucking left field, right field, center field, whatever he's playing. Center or not, center. For the cut or the Dodgers. I mean, he's doing well.
I think no matter what, this would be the last hitter of the night.
Can you believe, like, nobody talks about it.
The ground,
Clay Thompson's brother, but you really don't think about it.
Throws out Trace Thompson.
Great career. Of the 7th. I mean, he's having a great career with the Dodgers. He came up with the Dodgers. He's played well. I mean, and your brother's also one of the better shooters ever. I'm gonna go ahead and say Clay Thompson's a top 5 shooter, top 6 shooter
on the
ever.
horn, Miguel Vargas will come up to hit.
Curry's a
3,
top
Dodgers
shooter.
2. We're in the
Pure
7th.
shooter, not scorer. Scorers, that's different. Shooter, 3-pointer, 35 feet away, 40 plays in with Curry, if not better than Curry. Pure shooter. Like who's gonna hit this 3 in the corner, Curry or him? Like I'm probably gonna pick Curry, but like dude, Thompson's like the next guy on that list. Where at? Like who the hell is a great 3-pointer? Kyle Korver, like those type of dudes. Like Kyle Korver, top 5 shooter ever.
And a 1-1
ever, pure shooter. You can fucking just
Steele, sensational opening day.
Yeah, those guys had a hard time getting
open.
His
first start of the year with 6 shutout innings. His opener.
Wasn't an all-star.
A swing and a miss.
This season
has gotten off to a fine start. Our buddy Dan Hyatt, in his notes, put together a cool note. Since the birth of his son, Bo, his ERA is like a shade over 1. He gets the strikeout there. Vargas is gone. There's 2 away.
It was so cute seeing Bo on the plane.
Shortstop.
On that trip when we went back from Arizona. Curveball there. With a lot of tilt to it.
So Vargas retired. Steele closes in on 100 pitches. And faces Miguel Rojas. Cubs 3-2. They lead it.
It's that one.
Closes in on 100. He's not had one tough inning. I mean, like you said, solo home runs to the leadoff hitter of an inning. I mean, he wants it. You can see it.
Yeah. And right now, Miguel Vargas, or I should say Miguel Rojas, turning around to Jim Wolf and saying, he quick pitched me there. Count 1-1. That's up and in. That's popped back. And foul out of play.
Is this what you're talking about here? Now go. Just go. Yeah. That's the way the game's being played these days.
Yep. Here's a 2-2. In the air, shallow right, long run, and able to make the catch. Good jump. A couple of nice plays in the game. Dodgers get a run on a homer. End of 7. It's 3-2 Cubs.
Top 8, not top 7. That guy was wrong too. He said top 7 we go. It's top 8. 3-2 Cubs. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
On Marquee Sports Network is brought to you by your local Hyundai dealer. Find the dealer nearest you at buyhyundai.com. By Advocate Healthcare. Let's live well and make the most of every moment, game day, and every day. And by Wintrust, proud legacy partner of the Chicago Cubs and exclusive home of Cubs checking.
2020, a shortened season. The Dodgers ended up as the champs as they defeated the Rays in the World Series. Cody Bellinger part of that group. Some scenes right there as they were able to hoist the trophy. Dodgers have been to the playoffs 10 straight years. And a new pitcher on here. Ball one from Andre Jackson to Ian Happ. Pitching change brought to you by Lakeside Bank. It's about time.
Look at that walk rate. Hasn't walked anybody as of yet. You think that Ian Happ's going to get something good to hit.
We're dropping down low. Great job tonight by Justin Steele. 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs. He walked 1. He struck out 8. A bunch of outs on the ground.
There's just so many great things pointing towards a great season. I mean, getting Suzuki back tonight, Justin picking up right where he left off last year. I'm excited about Jameson Taillon tomorrow. I got no concerns about that. None.
Ian Happ with 2 hits, including an RBI double. He's also walked tonight. David Ross, his team trying to pick up the first win on this 6-game road trip.
First win against the Dodgers in a long time.
And
Happ taking that offering to make the count 3-2.
Two top 8 for the Cubs here.
In the air drill, right field, and forget it.
Ian
way out into the pavilion. Ian Happ will touch them all. There's some insurance for you.
Stuck in detention, and he's probably one of the more
Happ
solid
with a big night, his second of the season, and the Cubs lead it 4-2. Look out. This home run is brought to you by Hefty Ultra Strong, Ultra Low Price.
Hey, Boog, he's a triple
shy of the cycle. I know how you love that. I just love everything about what's happened with Ian Happ. The new contract, the ovation he got from the crowd out there in left field. I mean, the leadership that he has shown for the last couple of years. I mean, he is just locked in.
That ball was smoked. Suzuki, high drive, deep left field. Baby, way back there. Welcome back, Seiya.
Welcome back, man. 5-2.
They go back to back, and it is 5-2.
These Cubs are looking good. 5-2. Who's stacking the shade, dude?
A towering home run into the seats in left field. All smiles.
How about that? You know my favorite part of that right there? Dansby Swanson, 0 for 4 with 4 punch-outs. One of the first guys up there high-fiving him. That's what a teammate is all about.
Love seeing that smile. Jay Wash.
Watch Belly go fucking deep.
Word or two right there.
This dude just like fucking ends his career on that. I don't even know the cat Jackson throwing.
You love slug. You love talking about slug.
Don't really know much about him.
Been there.
He's a sucker.
Well, we talked about it earlier. Get into that Dodger bullpen. How many years is it since somebody were to say that?
Yeah, right. In the air, out towards center field.
No way. No, we should get under it. Oh my God.
Just missed it.
Well, yeah, he just fucking.
Our T-Mobile coverage cam brought to you by T-Mobile. Seiya Suzuki unloads.
Look at the location of that pitch, too. 95 miles an hour at the top of the zone on the inside corner. That bat speed that Marty Peavy was talking about, the manager in AAA, there it was.
So Happ and Suzuki go back to back for Ian. Exit velo 108. It went 423. And for Suzuki 106.8, the exit velo, it went 406. Welcome back, Seiya. I spent all day learning how to say welcome back, Seiya in Japanese.
What you got?
Seiya-san okaeri onasai. I think I got it right.
Did you say that to him earlier?
I did.
You were out there doing back?
I did. I said it to him in the clubhouse.
Did he laugh?
He had a big smile and then he bowed.
Okay.
Yeah. (5-2) Cubs. The home run ball has not been a huge part of the Cubs offense so far this year, but with that guy back, I figure it's going to change a little bit.
What, they have 10 coming into the game tonight, and they've got 3?
The pitch. Wisdom taking inside 2-2. Wiz waits, and Wisdom fouls one straight back.
Just kind of seeing tonight how it's all starting to come together. The rotation, you're throwing somebody out there every night that gives you a chance to win. You got power in the middle of the order. You got on base at the top of the order.
Ripped but foul.
They're teeing off on this
bullpen that you're confident in. outs are outs.
Bad front.
I mean, this defense is as good as it has been since 2016.
Locker room tonight, dude. 2 bombs, and this man almost gave a third one there. He pulled that one about 500 feet.
Yeah, these teams
third
can score in different ways,
row.
but they're 1-2. Dodgers 1, Cubs 2 in the National League in runs per game coming in. It's a good at bat that Wisdom's turning in.
Yeah, it is.
Pitch
number 9.
9.
Okay.
So now it's 3-2, and Wisdom continues to hang in there.
Always a threat to go deep.
Jackson deals. In the air left field. Chasing back Taylor at the wall. Gone! Always a threat to go deep indeed. Wisdom will touch them all. His 4th of the year. The Cubs have homered 3 times here in the 8th. And they lead it 6-2.
Just offensively kind of an all-or-nothing guy. I mean, he'll strike out from time to time, but he's going to go deep a lot. He's led the Cubs in home runs the last couple of years, and he's leading them in home runs again in 2023. Getting to be some link to that lineup.
Happ, Suzuki, and Wisdom going deep. And Andre Jackson, I don't know whether he caught that or that caught him.
That just goes to show you right there how hard it is to hit 300. I mean, this ball is a bullet squared up. I remember one time Manny Mota telling me that to hit 300, you have to hit the ball hard 7 out of 10 times. I don't disagree.
So now it's Rios with 2 outs. And the first offering misses. Cubs with 6 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. Dodgers 2-3-0. Pulled the string on him right there. Rios 0 for 3, a strikeout his last time on. First 3-homer innings since April 5th of 2021.
Top 8 here
against the Brewers.
3 home runs this inning for the Cubs.
The one thing that was obvious in spring training was that this team really got along well. I mean, the guys just genuinely liked each other. A lot of conversations in the dugout, in the clubhouse.
That one hit on the ground, and Vargas collects, throws him out, but the damage done. The Cubs get homers from Happ, Suzuki, and Wisdom and lead 6-2.
Bottom 8 we go. 6-2 the Cubs with the advantage. 3 bombs that inning. All solo shots, Suzuki, Happ, and I believe who was the last bomb there? Wisdom. We have a lot of power. We're gonna throw some. Dude, the Cubs aren't bad, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like now that we've gotten Suzuki back, I feel like, dude, this adds more pop to the lineup. You know, it's just it's good. I thought Velasquez was gonna get the DH. Rojas does. With this win, pushes us to 7-5. With a sweep, what are we, 9-5? Dude, a sweep would be so crazy this early in the season. With a sweep on the Dodgers would be nuts. I don't think this is the
Gallagher helping you face your future with confidence, and the Cubs able to get 3 of them. Happ, Seiya, Wisdom.
Tomorrow 8-10, then 3-10.
That's some insurance.
You get the A's. That's very limited.
I got to do it.
You take 2 out of 3 there. Then you got the Dodgers again. This is a big series for the Cubs, and the next series, the Dodgers is huge. The A's, I feel like
James Outman is going to pinch hit here.
You never know. The Cubs might do some Cubs shit.
The guy that he's going to face is Brad Boxberger. That's just, he's so consistent. Talking with bullpen coach Chris Young today, he talks about he's just the same guy every day. He's a pro. He's been there. He's been a closer. He's been a setup guy. He talked about that changeup being back. It was always a great pitch when we would see him with Milwaukee.
Outman spoils it and fouls it off. This guy's an interesting story. Went from kind of non-prospect, and
Jay Outman, the pinch hitter for the Dodgers at the bottom of the 8th inning, he probably possibility of him taking over.
But he didn't really have a way on the team. But once Lux blew out his ACL, then Betts was going to be one of their backup infielders. They needed an extra outfielder, and here's this guy, former 7th round pick out of Sacramento State.
Dave Roberts was just talking about throughout spring training how he handled himself. I mean, he acted like he belonged in the big leagues from the beginning and played like he did.
Got 3 homers, 3 triples. Check swing, appeal to third, no swing, says crew chief Alan Porter. He's toolsy, he's got some power, and he can really run. He's played a pretty good center field. The 3-2. And that ball is hammered down the line, foul. Downstairs, and Taylor McGregor.
Well, as Outman learns how to be a professional, the guy that he's relying on is Jason Hayward. And Dave Roberts telling me today that he is glued to Hayward's hip, trying to soak in so much from Jay Hay. And as all Cub fans know what type of leader Jason has been to so many in the Cubs clubhouse, that's the way he's been with the Dodgers. And the Outman is the recipient of Jason's gracious spirit and kind heart over there in that clubhouse.
Yeah, the mentorship, there's no doubt. Hosmer scoops it up. Boxberger gets over, steps on the base. And that is that.
We're just talking about the defense. I mean, that just kind of looked like a routine play right there. Take a look at this. Watch how far Suzuki has to come to get that ball. It's early in the night. It's a difficult sky. You talk about range. There's that shortstop range you're talking about with Nico. And look at this. Look at the speed of Bellinger. I mean, Freeman thought he had to play at home, but no, he didn't. And then, I mean, that looks routine because of the jump that he got on it and the route that Dansby took. It's not routine. It's anything but that. Talking about outs needing to be outs. There it is. You got to get over. Get over. You don't get over, I can't go get that. They're in plenty of time.
Hosmer 4 gold gloves to his credit. Dansby Swanson won his first last year.
Suzuki's won a bunch. I mean, you just look out there at Bellinger in center field. I think he won his gold glove in right, but he's every bit as good in center. You got one over in left field. You mentioned Wisdom and the great job that he's been doing at third. It's elite. The Cubs defense is back to being at that level.
downstairs. There, you mentioned Seiya Suzuki. They call it the Golden Glove over in Japan. He won 5 of them. This one a mile high left side. Wisdom peeking at Swanson. Dansby has it. Cub fans, go to MarqueeSportsNetwork.com for the latest Cubs news and in-depth feature stories like why do these guys wear their numbers? And it's all presented by Jeff Vukovich, your local nationwide insurance agent. Visit JeffVuk.com. Nationwide is on your side. So 2 down now, bases empty, bottom 8. And the first one to Betts finds the mark. Mookie 0 for 3, a strikeout. He's grounded into a double play, and he's flied out.
It is so rare when Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman haven't reached base.
Yeah.
And you're in the 8th inning.
Both guys deliver just such a difficult at bat. Yeah, Boxberger delivers high.
Bottom 8, 2 outs here.
Big swing and a miss, and Boxberger gets him 1, 2, 3. We're headed to the 9th in LA, and the Cubs lead it.
Be right back. Commercial in 30.
Him in the tribute to Jackie Robinson, number 42. Tomorrow's Jackie Robinson Day throughout Major League Baseball. And a gesture that started with Ken Griffey Jr. asking Bud Selig if he could wear number 42 in honor of Jackie Robinson on the day turned into the number ultimately being worn by every player on the field. That's
gone.
Field.
Gone.
That one way back, and that is gone. Jan Gomes has done it again. What a night for the veteran catcher. A 2-homer game, and it is 7-2.
This heat is 3 for 3. 3 for 3. 2 bombs. Or 3 for 4, maybe. Yeah, 3 for 4. A lot of distance.
I mean, that's what he did throughout spring training. And then all of a sudden, The season starts, he gets off to a slow start, trying to find some momentum. The last time out in his last start, he picked up a couple of hits. Infield singles, so what? Now he's picked up a couple of home runs to add to that.
And there's a base hit into left field. First knock of the night for Nico.
Number 7, Dansby Swanson.
I mean, all of a sudden, Muncy hits that home run off of Justin Steele, and you think, here they come, the Dodgers. They beat the Cubs 10 times in a row. It's going to happen again. No, it's not. No, this is a different ball club right here. This Cub team, to me, is a team that has improved at every position from a year ago. I feel like Ian Happ's going to get better. As great as he was last year, he's going to get better. And I feel like at every position, you're going to see more production than you did in 2022.
For Swanson now facing Andre Jackson. As Horner steps back in over there at first. 7 runs, 11 hits, and an error for the Cubs. 2-3-0 for the Dodgers. And a 1-1. There goes Nico. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Tag safe. Another steal for Horner. His second of the night.
So that's 7 on the year. And this is the 12th game. One of my favorite things is people talk about he's on pace for. What is that, 90 steals? I know that's not going to happen.
One of the things that's changed with these new rules, last year, the overall by the end of the season, so not through this many games, but overall the stolen base rate finishes 75.4%. Into tonight, it's 81.3%. I mean, guys are stealing bases at will.
Action.
It's great.
A lot more. Exactly
people want
right.
to see stolen bases. They just do.
They want to see movement. They want to see things happening. And they're getting an opportunity to see it in less time.
Here's a 2-2.
I was listening to somebody the other day talking about, well, they're trying this. They're going to see if it. They've tried it for over 1,000 games at the minor league level.
Right.
They've seen it work. They knew to begin with there were going to have to be some adjustments, but it's not like they're just throwing it out there and hoping it works.
Swing and a miss. And a tough evening for Dansby. 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts. And there's one away. New left fielder is James Outman out there as he replaces Chris Taylor after hitting for him. And now it's Ian Happ.
Ian Happ, 3 for 3.
You know, Taylor McGregor would really show me something if the producer said in my head, said, let's throw it down to Taylor, and she just dropped a, you know, Ian Happ's a triple away from the cycle. Back up to you.
You know, I'm actually kind of on Team Boog when it comes to the cycle now. I never thought I would say that.
Wow. It's just kind of random. Well, here's my question. So, like, this is it. Everybody at home. I don't hate the cycle. It's just random, and I don't really care. And I'd ask you this question. Do you want him to hit a triple here, or do you want him to hit a homer? Because I want him to hit a homer. Thanks. That's hammered out there towards center. And that one is going to touch down and bang up against the wall. Nico's going to come in to score. Happ's into second. What a night for Ian Happ. 4 hits. He knocks in 3. And the Cubs unloading on the Dodgers.
That's what an all-star does. An all-star that had an opportunity to be in an all-star game right here at Dodger Stadium. I mean, he is just flat locked in. I love how he chokes up a little bit from the left side. He's down on the bottom of the bat from the right side.
That's right.
I mean, he's talked about it. It just gives him a better feel for where the barrel's at.
Suzuki taps one foul. Still just one out. Suzuki a homer his last time. And Jackson deals outside.
So many adjustments for Suzuki last year to go through. I mean, he was pretty much banged up all year long, tried to play through a lot of injuries.
I just can't even imagine what it is like. I mean, yes, he's got a translator, but how lonely it must be at times trying to find food that makes you comfortable, trying to just be able to small talk with your teammates. That one flared and caught out of the air in foul ground by Freeman. Suzuki retired. There's two away.
I'll tell you a little bit that I know about that was when I was 20 years old and they sent me to play winter ball in Mexico.
Number 24.
I didn't know where to go. I couldn't order a meal.
Yeah.
I was scared to death. I wanted to go home. I felt like it was a huge mistake, but I was forced to be there. And
Belly needs a hit, baby.
Was just
never
never
for 4. He hasn't hit.
Just I wanted it to
So
be
he goes
over with.
hitless, or he goes 1 for 6.
To have to do it at this level,
Yeah, Belly
with
needs
the
a hit.
pressure that was on him from the contract and all the great things that he had done before, all them being expected to happen and not happen, to have to deal with all of that and do it the way he did.
Ball and no strikes to count on Bellinger.
He was laughing when he was pointing to people in the dugout where that bat made contact with the ball. It was.
He's got a great sense of humor.
Oh, and Gomes was right there with him. Where'd you hit that? I know where the ball hit your bat on the home run. Where'd that one make contact with?
2 balls and a strike. Cody Bellinger 1 out of 4 with a double and a run scored.
No strikeouts. No strikeouts. Contact. Look at that. Choking up a little bit.
He changed the knob on his bat a tiny bit. He was telling me the other day that instead of, that lip at the bottom of the bat that most bats have, he was getting blisters, etc. So he changed to this model right here, so it's a little smoother, and he chokes up. And again, so far, walk rate is up, strikeout rate is down. Those are good signs. The 3-2. They'll do it again. That is ball 4. Bellinger taking his base. Cody on a couple of times. And how about a look at our upcoming schedule? It's brought to you by Hyundai. 2 more with these Dodgers tomorrow night and Sunday. And then it's off to Oakland to take on the A's. Fly back after a day game on Wednesday. And then a 7-game homestand. 4 with the Dodgers and 3 with the Padres. Austin Jackson, I beg your pardon, Andre Jackson here. He likes his changeup. First offering to Wisdom. Popped in the air. Freeman chasing after it. Freddie
by Freeman,
not able to make the grab.
That's a tough catch.
That's a tough play.
And he's about as good at it as anybody. The Cubs for years were spoiled with Anthony Rizzo run down there making plays, but Freddie Freeman will tell you this is a play he's made many, many times, but wasn't really close to that one.
Happ at second, Bellinger at first, so pretty good speed out there. The 0-1. Blocked in the air to right. Betts pulls it down, and that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the ninth as the Cubs try and close this one out.
Bottom 9 we go.
Sports Network is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs, by UI Health, changing medicine for good, and by Michelob Ultra. Rookie of the Year, a couple of All-Stars, and an MVP in 2019 as he edged out Christian Yelich. Cody Bellinger returning to Dodger Stadium. Double it a walk tonight, and the Cubs enjoying an 8-2 lead. New pitcher Michael Rucker. Pitching change brought to you by Lakeside Bank. It's about time. On for the 6th time. Striking people out and not walking many.
You know, watching that game the other night when the Cubs fell behind by a lot, I mean, Michael Rucker came in there and just kind of locked it down just in case offensively something good might happen. And of course it did. He has been really, really good. That strikeout rate is almost 35%. His walk rate is 4%. And he gives you that starter's mix, you know, where he could be in the rotation. He could be in a lot of rotations with the way he's throwing the baseball right now.
We give you a strikeout rate and a walk rate. To me, what I like is it's a way to compare relievers and starters. So how frequently does this guy strike people out compared to that guy? The major league average strikeout rate this year is 22.8%. So Rucker's well above that. The major league walk average is 9.1%. It's gone up from last year.
Rucker's half of that.
Yep. Freeman fouls it back. Yeah, batting average is up so far this year by about 6 points. On base is up by about 11. So a little more in terms of offense. Certainly there's less time between balls being in play, and I think that's a good thing just for the sport. You know what I mean?
Yep. Totally agree.
Yeah, there's a look at the just in the big leagues. +6 in batting average, +11 and on base, +15 in slug. Freeman hits it at Nico Horner. 1 up, 1 down. Ladies and gentlemen, this quality start is brought to you by National Car Rental. Control, confidence. And tonight it was brought to you by Justin Steele. He was both of those things, control and confidence. 7 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, struck out 8, walked 1, 101 pitches. But he shut down what is statistically the best offense in the National League. They were last year. However you want to do it, it's a really good lineup that he just shut down.
And it's a really good, I don't even want to call it a 1-2 punch with him and Marcus Stroman. It's a 1 and a 1A, or 1B, whatever you want to go with it. I mean, this has been going on for a while, too. He could have pitched last September. Everybody knows that. It wasn't really a back strain. It was just kind of an innings thing. And the Cubs at that point weren't going anywhere. He had proven for 3 months what he could do.
Check swing on a 2-0, and he went. It's 2-1.
And Justin told both of us this spring how important he thought it was that he moved the family to Arizona. Libby and Bo, they were there. He was at the complex every day.
He got himself in a really good shape, too. There's a swing and a miss. Rucker evens the count, 2-2. J.D. Martinez. Drive caught out of the air. Horner is there. How about our toast of the game? It's brought to you by Benny's Beverage Depot. If you can't find it at Benny's, it's probably not worth drinking.
We're going to talk about some long balls. How about Patrick Wisdom? Suzuki, welcome back. Yan Gomes. You like one? How about if I give you another?
Yeah, how about that? If you can't find it at Benny's, it's probably not worth drinking. And Ian Happ's like, seriously? I couldn't have gotten the toast of the game all to myself for 4-hit night and a walk and a homer and knocking in 3. No, Ian.
No.
We're including Jan. We're including Seiya coming back. I'm sorry, buddy.
Well, I've got to go with Yan Gomes. I mean, for what he was able to do with Justin Steele on the mound,